Today, me and Wade decided, well, we're gonna have a world championship of fishing. We're only gonna fish for 30 minutes at a time, and then we're gonna swap. We had a bet on the biggest fish, we had a bet on the most fish, and then the most weight of your best 5. Get it, baby. That's 5. Ah, Spro Frog in the spring. That's fun. Wanna kiss it? Wanna kiss it, Jeff? I'll kiss it for you. That's so fun to do when you can throw that thing down there. you just think it's gonna be a 9-pounder every time, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just a bass. But I tell you what, never gets old when you get one like that to blow up on a frog. And you know, like we've talked about, we're using it almost as a locator bait right now. Now, fall, summer, and places like that, they're eating it. They're trying to eat it. Right now, they're just trying to get it away from them, a lot of these fish, get it away from their bed, and then we're following back up with a trick stick. There he is. Stay on there, buddy. He looked bigger than that when he blew up. That's a good thing about throwing a frog, is when you miss them, you can always tell your buddies I had a giant blow up on a frog, because I thought that was a 3-pounder. Now, I've actually got a couple of them in the boat on it today, and Jeff's had several of them blow up that he's flipped back in there and caught. So, I mean, it's just a great bait to have in the arsenal when that water temperature gets the way it is right now. When you're frog fishing, you gotta have the right equipment. Cabela's has got a frog rod, the Cabela's XML rod, and this is it right here. I mean, it's a 7'4" heavy action rod. And the thing about this rod is it's light enough that you can fish it all day, because you're constantly twitching this rod the whole time. But the biggest key is it's got a soft enough tip that you can work the bait, because if you got a real stiff rod, it's hard to work that bait and get it walking. And that's what I want my frog doing, is walking side to side, just like that right there. You know, when it comes to the components of the Cabela's XML series frog rod, when you start looking at the reel seat, it's built in a manner that it's not going to fall apart. You know, so many rods that people buy today, you know, parts of it are falling off, the reel seat it breaks loose and your reel's moving around. That's just basically a cheap rod. You want a rod that's got great components, that's going to hold up to the pressures and the endeavors that you're going to put it through. He choked the old frog. I'll have to say, at the end of the day, he got the best of me. He caught the most fish. I think he had 5 or 6 keepers, and I had 3 or 4. I'm not for sure what the total ended up, but he beat me by 1 or 2 keepers. You know, I'd rather be lucky than good. And you know, when you catch a couple, you know, you look at it, he had like 7 or 8 blow-ups on that frog, and I only had a couple blow-ups, and mine swallowed it, and they all missed his. And so, you know, sometimes in those, you know, friendly wagers that you're having in the World Championship, it's better to be lucky than good.